Big Bash again on tonight. Unfortunately, I'm not in Adelaide, but the Melbourne Stars are. So the Melbourne Stars travel to Adelaide Oval to take on the Strikers. Both teams needing a win. Melbourne Stars zip and 2. Cannot afford to go down zip and 3. Adelaide Strikers lost their first game at Sydney Thunder, but they played beautifully actually, and only it took one massive over from Daniel Sams to break the hearts of the Adelaide Strikers with poor Lloyd Pope, who absolutely bowled beautifully before that. 3 overs for about 18. Got a little bit of tap at the end, but it just shows Big Bash cricket, 1 over either way can swing it for your team or against your team. So shattered for Lloyd Pope, but he'll bounce back. He bowled well. Really interesting on the Melbourne Stars. Can't afford to go down zip and 3, but massive inclusions for them. Ben Duckett arrives. Hopefully he gets off the plane a little bit better than Jacob Bethel did last night. So hopefully he's got an extra day or two under his belt to get accustomed, and he can whack him. But the big inclusion is Glenn Maxwell coming into the Melbourne Stars. That will be huge for them. Great timing because he's fit. He's taken that extra day or extra game to get himself right. So hopefully he'll be right for the rest of the series. With bat and ball, he's going to play a massive role. Also, just his presence around, the way that he goes about it, he's world class. So,
g'day Catch Max fans, Maxy here. We are back on the field tonight. It's been a long time in the junction doing rehab. I am sick of it. It's time to get out there and have a swing and have a run around and get back to doing what I absolutely love. Thank you for all the support and the messages I've got over the last couple of weeks. It's meant a lot. But yeah, to tell you the truth, I'm just looking forward to getting back out there and being like a kid out in the field again. Should be good, and hopefully there's a few runs out there, a couple of wickets, and who knows, a couple of boundary line catches as well. But make sure you stay tuned, and hopefully that's the end of the injuries for the summer. I want you to cross your fingers for me. But yeah, hope everyone has a great Christmas as well. Happy New Year. But make sure you tune in tonight.
Their middle order is amazing, really, when you look at Maxwell, Stoinis, Cartwright, Webster. So for me, it's those other guys around it, Rogers, Harper, at the top to really provide a platform, which they did at the MCG in the last game. So hopefully the inclusion of Maxwell gets them rolling. It's going to be really interesting to see what they do with their bowling side of things. Does Peter Siddle come back in? Massive game for them, can't go down zip and 3. On the other side of the coin, Matt Short, Chris Lynn, for me, amazing T20 players, and they hold a huge say in what happens tonight. We saw Nielsen at 4 last game, which was a bit of a surprise for me, but he did really well. But he's actually out. Ollie Pope will come in with the gloves. Another huge in for them. Fabian Allen, unfortunately, did a hamstring at a really bad time for the Adelaide Strikers last game, so he's out. Doggett will come in. For me, Thornton and Baisley with the ball are going to come under some heat from that middle order and from the top of the order, even at the Melbourne Stars with Thornton. But Thornton bowls fast, hits the stumps. Look, he'll go for runs occasionally, but he's a wicket taker. So watch for some fireworks at the start of the night with Thornton coming in, bowling fast, and Baisley. If he can bowl some 2 or 3 good overs for the Adelaide Strikers, that really goes a long way because he can whack them at the end. Massive game, as I said. Both teams need a win. I've got the Adelaide Strikers tonight coming out on top under Tim Payne. First game back in Adelaide. Should be a cracker. Shattered, I'm not there, but I'll be watching. I'll be listening to it on the ABC Listen app. So get that, download that now at the App Store. Awesome way to listen to the cricket. Every game across the BBL live there. Sync it up with your TV. It's just another different voices and a great way to watch. Looking forward to it. Adelaide Strikers for me should be a cracker. Both teams needing a win. Glenn Maxwell, a huge in for the Melbourne Stars.